Okay, well, can you guys see me? Oh, please, be nice. Can you guys see me still? I look a little squished in the face. I don't know why that's happening. Okay, so somehow I'm recording this on my computer, but hopefully it will be good enough. I'm doing the best I can. Shoot, this better record all the way. That's all I gotta say. Okay, I guess let's get going. Okay, so tonight's class is webinar number 8 of Soul Authenticity Acceleration Transformation Series, and is going to be an awesome class. But before I start going into what we're doing, I just want to kind of catch you up that my laptop died just out of the blue. I was getting a powerful energy download for like hours the other day, and for hours, and finally I shook myself out of it, took a shower. I needed to get to work. Okay, am I going in and out for anyone else? Am I going in and out for anyone else? Because when I look at my sound, it's very stable and loud. Brenda, Homer. Hello. Are you on an iPad, Valita? Oh, I don't know what it is. I thought Linda and you might be on iPads. Do you want to get off and come back on? I don't know what happened to Homer. He's not responding to anything. Okay, I'm going to wait for you. Linda, why don't you get off too and come back on? And Brenda, thanks for your patience. I'm losing mine myself. I don't understand. What's the problem? Homer, how come you took 20 minutes to answer that? Well, I don't know what to do if I'm going in and out because it looks stable on my end. I guess I can get out. If I get out, you guys are all going to get dumped. So I don't know what to do. Homer, why don't you get out and come back in and see if that helps? Somebody came back, Valita. So, Valita, am I still cutting in and out? Can you tell me if I am cutting in and out? Hi, Valita. Am I cutting in and out? Tell me if you can hear me clearly or not. Okay, well, this is my choice. I can get out completely and come back in. And so you guys will all, it's better, but you saying not as much, but it's better. It needs to be good. It needs to be doable. That's what I need to know, is if it's doable. Is it doable? Is my question at the moment. Is it doable? I don't know if I'm having a delay in you guys hearing me because I ask you questions and nobody responds. It's fine for Brenda, and that's about it. I asked if, is it going to be doable? I mean, is it cutting in and out? And you said it's better, but it needs to be good. It needs to be doable. I just wanted to know. Well, that is the question. Is it doable? I need to know if you guys are hearing me well enough and if it's doable. Hello, Homer, can you tell me if you're hearing me well now or not? Hi, Linda, can you also tell me if you're hearing me well or not? Okay. But, okay, I guess I'm going to go, and you guys can let me know. Okay. Adios. I said thank you for your patience, but I'm losing mine. Okay, anyway. I'll make it fast because the story's getting too long already, and I haven't even started. So my computer just died, and I think it was from the energy surges that I was getting all day long. And so it was like 8 o'clock at night, and I ran to Best Buy to see if there was something that they could figure out. I had already tested all the plugs and everything. I was sure it was my computer. And they checked it, and they said, well, basically, we need, you need a new computer. So, of course, I was like, okay, this is less than a year old. And so they said, well, we can send it in to get fixed for free, but you'll be without a computer for like a few weeks or whatever. So, of course, I can't be without a computer. So, I have been doing this amazing thing that I'm going to teach you guys tonight. And some of you might have read my newsletter and saw it, but I'm going to go in more depth with you. That is what you got in the newsletter is good and it works, but we're going to take it deeper so it'll work even better for you. So I had been doing this, I had set a bold money goal about 2 weeks ago, and within about a week and a half, I had manifested about, I don't know, $15,000, something like that. I'm sure it's because of this process that I did. So I just happened to have some money that I could buy a computer. And the thing is that every time, you know, when I moved to Egypt, you guys know that that someone stole my iMac, and I was really sad. And, you know, I'd finally gotten that computer after waiting so long to get it. And when it got stolen, it wasn't even paid off yet. So that, like, totally sucks. But every time I'd go to Best Buy, I'd look at the MacBook Air and I'd say, I want one of those. My next computer is going to be that computer. So every time I'd go to Best Buy, I'd walk by the Apple table and I'd go by the MacBook Air and say, I'm going to get one of these. It's going to be my next computer. So that day when my computer did that, and yes, you heard 15,000. It could have been more. It could have been closer to 20,000. I didn't really count it. So I had the money. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get that. I have to get that Air. I'm not going to get another PC because I have the money, and I guess it's that time that God decided that I deserve my MacBook Air, and I'm going to get it. So I was totally at peace with that, you know. And so I couldn't wait for her to finally do all the paperwork to get the computer so I could go get the MacBook, because the store was already closed by this time. I got there 15 minutes before it was closing, and I told her, I need another computer, and I know your store is closing. I hope that there's somebody that can stay back and sell me a computer. So they got somebody to wait. So anyway, after all of that, I went over and I walked over and I did a quick scan of all the laptops to see the prices. And there was the MacBook Air and the MacBook Pro were the same exact cost. And the MacBook Air, as you know, is really skinny and lightweight, and the MacBook Pro is bigger, but it has a CD and DVD and stuff like that. But I always wanted the Air, so I was asking the guy, and this is a woman that needs to make her mind up like splickety quick, because the store already closed like 20 minutes ago now. And I'm going, so what's the difference of these? I mean, I knew I wanted the Air, but I wanted to just make sure if the other one was better, maybe I would get that. And so basically, you know, I chose speed over storage space and graphic programs, so a better graphic program, and no DVD and CDs, which I can get an external hard drive if I need. So anyway, I said, okay, I'm going to go for it, and I, you know, bought it, and bam, out of there. And I was like, you know what, God gifted me. This is a manifestation. This is something that I've been wanting, and so, you know, thank you, God. Totally, it was a gift from God. And that's the way I looked at it. So it wasn't like I was spending the money. It was like God gave me the money to buy this MacBook Air, and I'll still get my other computer back. They're fixing it for free. And I'm hoping that my file, it's not the hard drive, because then I lost everything. But it's not that much. I mean, sheesh. When I lost my iMac, it took everything, because I had backups, but those backups were with my computer, and they stole everything. So they got basically my whole life, my whole business. So anyway, so that was really huge, and that was like really awesome. So anyway, that's why I don't have a PowerPoint presentation for you tonight. I'm just not, I realize like, oh my gosh, I don't have that, and I don't have this, and so it's okay, I don't really need it, because we're going to be going through this other thing, and talking is fine. So anyway, it's pretty awesome. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling some really, I mean, it's warm here, but I'm feeling a lot of our helpers with us right now. I'm telling you that we have really upped the ante with our manifesting, with our vibration, more than manifesting, our vibration. Because like last week was super powerful when we stepped into our new flow. That was like so huge, and I've noticed that ever since we stepped into our new flow, like, everything's completely different. I mean, we might still be like living in the same place, dealing with similar things, but the key is to remember that you're in the new flow and not allow the old stuff to populate your mind, not allow the old way of thinking, the old mindsets, the old worries, the old crap to take residence in your mind. So that's one thing, you know, I hope you guys are all taking notes, because there's going to be things you need to remember. That's one thing, is that you can't allow the old stuff to populate your mind. You can't go there anymore. You just have to recognize when you're doing that and say, oh, wait, that is not part of my new flow. Let me get back in my new flow, and let me be in my new flow. And that's not how I would think in that new flow. This would not be a situation in my new flow. So you really have to stay the course with that. However you need to do that, however you need to be reminded when you wake up in the morning, are you tapping into that new flow? Are you